Wow! Have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun! Welcome everybody to round 4. People have cast their votes. The viewers want to see Jesulin versus Luvnest. This is, of course, the finals matchup from Foxrex and Fota tournament in 2014. Feels like it was forever ago, but Jesulin and Luvnest still going strong. They will match up against each other in round 4 of Starcross Cup 4. Been a long time coming for this rematch, and I'm very curious to see how it's gonna go. Amy was so kind as to put up a poll on who people think's gonna win, who people want to win, and Luvnest apparently was the crowd favorite. Last time I checked the numbers, he was well in the lead for people wanting Luvnest to pull through and take this thing. So let's see what happens. We're gonna have Jesulin's U.S. forces on Crossing in the Woods. He chose U.S. forces. How about that? Against Luvnest's Oster. We're going to have 2 rifle squad opening to Luvnest's Grenadier MG42, and that's definitely normal. Look, they're doing the exact same thing, wiring off green cover positions so their opponent cannot access them. MG42 sets up facing the central bridge, and also this crossing can cover both of those with this arc of fire, and he's got a little bit of green cover. That's probably a pretty good starting position, assuming Jesulin tries to make any early cutoff maneuvers. Grenadiers are on their way left to take these fuel. Riflemen going to take their fuel. And Jesulin will cross the river towards this munitions point first. Still no engagements. Rear echelon troops will get vision of these pyos from their position in the house. So far, very quiet. Just a very light engagement on the left. Grenadiers move to take control of the VP in the center. Grenadiers grabbing that strategic point. Riflemen take a loss on the approach. Grenadiers also take a loss as they move to disengage. MG42 turns to fire on that squad. Nicely done by Luvnest. Turns that MG just in time. That flank will fail. Riflemen have to pull back to safety a little bit. Just a totally standard 3 rifle opening from Jesulin, and he's not really getting too aggressive, just taking his half of the river and lightly poking at Luvnest's defensive line, which will have no problem holding here. You can link it, Amy, and Moobot's not going to do anything. Pretty sure. And now Luvnest is going to take this opportunity to get aggressive. He forced one retreat from these riflemen, so he must feel quite safe. Sending his infantry deep. 1 squad in green cover, 1 actually taking the cutoff, and the MG42 protecting from the back, facing right, protecting against this flanking route, with his Grenadiers over here providing vision of this area. He doesn't need to be too scared of anything coming from the left, so he faces this direction, and he'll probably get a burst off on that squad. And make it to the green cover position, though. Lieutenant out for Jesulin now, and 50 cal. He went Lieutenant straight to 50 cal. That's an interesting build. He has no fuel issues. He could have rushed an M20, but he chose not to. Squad of riflemen flanks the MG42, and Luvnest does not manage to set up a cutoff maneuver. His overextension is punished, and he's pushed completely back into his base.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
All right, troops, listen up.
Luvnest cut off from the left side. He gets out his 222. Jesulin is going straight for AA half track. 50 cal sets up a fire on the 222, and it does quite good damage. That burst was not bad. 50 cal makes a pretty decent light vehicle counter.
Target secured. A capture point is being overrun.
Certainly pushed him back. Luvnest's not going to try and get aggressive. 50 cal faces left. Wounded Rifleman just hanging out in the VP. Jesulin now has a triple cap going against Luvnest. Oh, what are those Grens doing? Just walked into the arc of fire. That 50 cal. They're both going to have to retreat here. That was bad. Scout car looks for an opportunity over here. Finds these Riflemen. Simply retreat. And Pio is working the right side. Will be able to get that under their control unopposed. Now Jesulin walks into an MG. Both of them walking into the machine gun fire a couple times, being forced to retreat a couple times. Here comes the AA half track for Jesulin. His Grens are really low. Looks like they're going to get away with 3 men remaining. 2 men remaining. And the AA half track arrives to scare off. The scout car falls to half. Pretty low. The lieutenant has cut off all resources on the left again. Those Grens are looking very stranded over there on the left side house.
Well, grab your shit and follow me. Taking fire. We're losing a capture point. The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
But Jesulin's not going to try and brute force them out with his half track. He's pretty happy just having him cut off, I guess. He doesn't feel like he needs to go in against them. Doesn't want to take a Panzerfaust with that half track. He just wants to try and force this retreat. Getting a couple squads in with his half track supporting. Things going on quick.
Enemy is taking our territory.
And there it goes. Ambulance out for Jesulin next. Still losing map control over here on the right. Luvnest prioritizes capture of that victory point over everything else because he's already lost 100. He was triple capped for a while, and in 8 minutes he's down to 400 VPs. Manages to get the clock briefly stopped with that capture on the right, and he is on his way to take the fuel. AA half track is on his way to try and push him back. They exchange a little bit of autocannon fire. Half track probably got the worst of it. No commander selection from either player. Still plenty of time for both of their strategies to evolve. Jesulin with airborne armor and rifle. I'm expecting airborne, I guess, on this map. You can get those LMGs. Give himself some long-range firepower. And Luvnest has Lightning War, Mobile Defense, and Elite Troops. And any one of those could probably work. If he can extend the game for a really long time using Elite Troops, try and get that Tiger Ace out, that might be very challenging. Mobile Defense, he could maybe get out a Puma, which would help him against Shermans and the half-track and stuff like that, but it's kind of not ideal. It's more of an emergency unit than something to try and go for. And of course, Lightning War with the Tiger and stupid close air support is extremely good. Although G43s probably wouldn't be great on this map. Scout car has racked up 6 kills. AA half track only has 2. It's on its way to try and get rid of the MG42 left. And this is game 1, 0-0. I could put up a score thing. I don't think they're that similar. I mean, the Tiger and the Tiger Ace are completely different things. They arrive at totally different times. One has a fuel cost, one is, you know, they work differently. Lightning War doesn't give you smoke, doesn't give you stun grenades, doesn't give you the troop training. The troops doesn't have super close air support. They're just basically the only thing they really have in common is G43s, so they're not that similar. Sniper out for Luvnest, making his way towards the middle. Probably can't go wrong on this map with a sniper. Should be relatively safe too, since AA half-track's not that great at chasing it down. No M20 on the field. This game has so far been all about munitions control. The only points that have really been contested are the left and right munitions, except for a little tiny bit of cutting off from Jesulin. Map control has been very even so far. Jesulin has gone captain tier. Still no commander selection from him either. Jesulin's going to send all of his infantry right. He should be able to win this engagement, no problem. He knows the MG42 is left. I think Jesulin sees this coming. He's going to try and get his MG over there to support. Or he's just he's just protecting that flank, which means this engagement is probably lost. He won't be able to stop this many BAR-equipped riflemen.
To steal our sector.
Grenadiers dropping like flies. AT gun and MG42 repositioning, trying to get over here. Sniper also moving to try to support. Ends up taking the left side munitions point.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
50 cal didn't come into this engagement. It's just hanging out in the base, so he's not going to be able to suppress grenadiers or anything. Nice dodge. Ooh. Actually got faked out a little bit right there on where that grenade was going, I guess. Man, these Grens are holding the line like crazy. All these BAR riflemen. Only one grenadier taken down in exchange. That yellow cover just didn't cut it. I was expecting that engagement to go a lot better for Jesulin. A rifle grenade helped for sure. AT gun reveals itself taking a shot at the AA half-track, and it's got to pull back to safety. Nice minesweeping over here, by the way. Trying to clean up that S-mine field on the fuel point. Ooh, and 50 cal gets caught a little bit out of position here, working on the house. It doesn't have green cover and it has to retreat, so not going super great for Jesulin. He has completely lost munitions control, briefly lost fuel control too, but he does clean up that S-mine field, so that's something. Probably made the right call retreating that one-man squad because he has no idea where the sniper is.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
I don't think Luvnest will go grids. I would be surprised by that. Oh man, General's Gentleman is here. Wow, that incendiary round. That was really nasty. The captain almost got wiped. 50 cal on its way to try and help out. Sniper got a little too close. By accident, I guess. Luvnest felt he had to pull that back to safety. Whoa! What happened over here?
To support us.
I think that Grenadier squad made a late retreat. Are they really going to escape, though? Wow, I can't believe that's getting away. Nice attempt by Jesulin. I thought he was going to get that wipe for sure. Minesweeper and AA half-track heading right, chasing away those piles. Easy peasy. AT gun just got cleared by these BAR riflemen. It's a good, good manpower bleed being inflicted. So Jesulin almost picks up the sniper, almost picks up a grenadier squad, clears an AT gun, made a pretty good push. Might be able to turn that into some map control. Getting the right side back. AA half-track is really struggling to contribute with these AT guns out on this map. It's really hard. There's
The enemy is taking our
so
territory.
many long-range lines that it can find. They have to be really careful with it. Can't be too aggressive. 145 fuel for Jesulin. Might see him go major soon. He still hasn't chosen a commander, and I don't know what he's gonna pick. We might see him just try and win with core U.S. forces.
We are losing a sector.
Ready to use. Grenadiers ready.
Our
I guess there's
opponents
nothing
are
wrong with that.
seizing a sector.
Smoke tech there for Jesulin. He's trying to advance undercover. Deploys it there. Spots the MG42, trying to pin him down left. It forces a retreat from the lieutenant. Frag grenade on the MG42 forces its retreat in turn. The scout car falling dangerously low. The AT gun being pushed back might open up an opportunity for the AA half-track, which is in motion somewhere. Second AT gun is available to protect on the right, though. Most of Jesulin's forces continue to simply advance straight down the central road. He may have a harassment opportunity on the left fuel, though. It's completely undefended. He's got a squad on its way.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
AT gunshot connects. Second shot hits this truck. AA half-track gets to safety. Lieutenant working the mid. 50 cal defending. Jesulin's BP control looking much better now. He's got a triple cap going. He pulls the clock back even, and now he's taking the lead. Scout car moving to push away these riflemen on the left. They aren't betting they could go with the AT grenade. Smoke grenade deployed, but then he immediately retreats from the incendiary round from the sniper, bringing that lieutenant low. 200 fuel for Jesulin now. Wow. He couldn't have had a Sherman cooking yet, but he's floating so much now that if he starts going for a Sherman, it'll hit the field late. Any of his tier 4 units will now hit the field late. Luvnest, on the other hand, has tier 3 up and a Panzer 4 in production, so Jesulin better start thinking about his tank or anti-tank situation, or Panzer 4 is going to hit the field hard. It doesn't look like Jesulin's ready for it.
Taking fire! Panzer 4 is ready for battle.
There it is. I'm curious to see how Jesulin is going to handle this. By the time he sees this Panzer 4, he will not have even purchased a major yet. Sniper's up to 22 kills as well. It's been bleeding his manpower hard. That's probably part of why he hasn't teched. Feels he needs the manpower for other things. He might lock in Armor Company when he sees this. Just pop out an M10. It has revealed itself. No reaction from Jesulin. Sniper is caught, exposed, and forced to retreat. Nice reaction there by Luvnest. Meanwhile, scout car falls dangerously low left, also pushed away. AA half-track is pulling back to safety away from the threat of the Panzer IV. MG42 gets flanked and has to retreat. Lots of retreats being forced. Luvnest just pushed totally off the field. AT gun caught without support on the left is being hunted down by this captain. He can get into close range with his Thompson. Might be able to clear that. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. And there's the M10. So he has locked in Armor Company. Man, Armor Company is so popular. This is really surprising to me. To see it used at the high level so frequently like this. up and try and take another shot at range. Oh no, he shot at the Grenz. AT gun lands a shot on the M10. Nice placement there from Luvnest. He's so ready. AA half-track also gets too close, and down it goes. 50 cal wipes. Lieutenant retreats and drops his something. BAR's on the ground. That engagement did not go well for Jesulin because he just doesn't have what he needs to fight this. And M10's not going to cut it with this much AT gun protection. Jesulin probably needed an AT gun of his own during this. There's the bulldozer. Chases away some Grenz right, but now Jesulin is the one triple capped, and he also lost an MG to his opponent, so things could be going better. He's got both of his tanks out, though.
Our sector. Not let up. The enemy still has
Look at that meat grinder. AT guns both pulled back to the base for healing. Bulldozer has a brief opportunity to push away that machine gun, get the victory point there under control. Right side VP being recaptured. Sniper up to Vet 3 with 30 kills in 21 minutes. Being charged by this rifle squad. Probably going to go with the incendiary round. Here it comes. Squad is dangerously low and stunned. Has to retreat. Bulldozer working the middle again. Forces a retreat from that machine gun. Eats 2 AT gun rounds though. But it looks like it will be able to pull back to safety. Sniper moves to start working on the lieutenant and force retreats. He is holding the entire right side of the map single-handedly. While Jesulin tries to micro other things, the sniper is just tearing him apart.
Enemy is taking our territory.
Panzer IV has received no repairs and is a little exposed right there. Double M10 would kill that thing if they caught it out of position. Wonder if Jesulin's thinking about getting another one. I think that's Lieutenant's gonna die. Bulldozer is on its way to try and get a lucky snipe. AT guns are perfectly positioned for this. Ooh, M10 shot penetrates. Smoke being deployed there for some reason. Panzer IV also pops smoke. Misses with the attack ground. Attack ground on the AT gun is clearing it though. Nice usage of smoke by both players to try and handle this. Wow! I was not ready for that Panzer IV to show up, but neither was Jesulin. Came out of nowhere. Fresh went out for Luvnest, takes out the M10, and the bulldozer is in danger. It has to pull back to safety. It's low. I think that Panzer IV is going to chase this thing down. Shot penetrates. Bulldozer one hit from being destroyed. It cannot get away. Panzer IV shot misses. It will continue kiting, but there's no anti-tank gun for Jesulin. There's really nothing he can do about this. And his bulldozer goes down. All allied tanks destroyed. Infantry forces shattered. Ambulance about to go down next. And it looks like this might be the game. Luvnest looking very strong. He's up to 92 pop cap. Pretty much no way he can lose from this point.
The enemy is taking our territory. Our veterans shall defeat the enemy.
Unless he lets this Panzer IV die with rifle grenades. that would help, I guess. I don't know, even then. Doesn't really look like a recoverable game. Here's the desperate attempt, though. M10 charging the one remaining Panzer IV. Rifle blob. Trying to figure something out here. M10 goes for a crush maneuver. Panzer IV does suffer engine damage. I don't know, maybe Jesulin could pick that up. I think he needs to go kill that Panzer IV with his M10 without losing his M10 for this game to be maybe possible. He's not going to go for it, though. I don't know. Even after that really good series of engagements for Jesulin, still 24 pop cap to 76. Luvnest has gone elite troops. pops troop training on these Pios to get them to vet 3s and repair a little bit
Enemy forces
faster.
are securing our territory.
Maybe the only thing he's using that commander for. I don't really expect him to go Tiger Ace, because he doesn't need it, and I think Luvnest is the kind of player that would rather just get out more and more tier 3 and apply additional pressure that way, because Panzer IV spam is kind of all you need against US forces, so he doesn't need a Tiger Ace to win this. Brief setback, but I don't think it's a big deal. He'll bounce back. Jesulin's still operating on a very small amount of forces. Try and take back clock control, or at least slow the drain using a smoke grenade. Rifle grenade into the smoke connects, sort of.
Our veterans shall defeat the enemy.
Just both throwing grenades blindly into the smoke and hoping for the best. Alright, 2 M10s out now.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Enemy is engaging us. Did you need something? The enemy is taking our territory.
Snipers up to 40 kills. This unit is very largely responsible for Jesulin's struggle.
Well done. We have forced the enemy down to 200 points.
Almost 30% of Luvnest's kills are from one unit. M10's going hard on the right side, trying to look for crush maneuvers, do a little bit of damage to the ends. Here comes the Panzer IV. Cut-off maneuver here from Luvnest, trying to slow down M10 production. Jesulin now desperately trying to use his medics to cap VPs, doing anything he can to slow down the victory point drain. Smoke deployed in the middle.
Are securing our territory.
M10s find the scout car left and will not be able to get in range for a second volley. Gets away with its main gun destroyed. They will continue chasing. This is going to give Luvnest time to react and do something about it. His AT guns are on the way. Panzer IV may also double back. The M10s are just going hard into the base. What are they looking for here?
We are losing a sector.
They're just trying to execute crush maneuvers on infantry. Minimal damage, and the AT guns are on their way. The Panzer IV is on its way. Jesulin has to get out of here. That one's got a damaged engine. There's no hope of escape. He does find the scout car, and it goes down. That medic bunker will also be destroyed, but these are only very minor pickups that don't matter that much.
Is under attack.
This M10 may still have some hope of escape. Eats an AT gun round and a Panzer IV shot, and it hasn't even taken damage yet. Wow, that shot, point-blank shot on the M10 just bounced. Ren's almost get wiped by the lieutenant left. They're going to get away. I don't think I'll be able to say the same for that M10. Or will I? The shot just sailed wide. I don't know which one's going to fire first. Panzer IV misses twice! Panzer IV misses again, and the M10 has kited it to death. That was some crazy lucky RNG there for Jesulin, and this M10's still alive in the base, working on the tier 2, which it might almost destroy. Not quite, though. That's still up. Wow.
The enemy is gaining a foothold. We are down to
And another M10 is already on the field. 80 fuel for every one of these. 125 fuel for every one of these. I wonder if Luvnest is starting to think, geez, maybe I do need a Tiger Ace. This is a troubling turn of events. Yeah, this game in the bag. He's still up by 40, but the pop cap difference between these two players is shrinking.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Frag grenade on the machine gun forces it to retreat. The stolen 50 cal is still here, though. Ooh. I missed that, but I'm pretty sure those grins just got
The bunker is
crunched.
now a field hospital.
M10's managed to pick up an infantry squad, which is
Pioneers ready for anything.
We have taken it.
always good. And he stole their LMG with the vehicle crew, by the way. That sniper really gonna just mosey on over to the right side VP unsupported? Seems like a dangerous thing to do. Sniper kiting a lieutenant to death. Oh geez, 51 kills. That shot just missed. So luckily for that, lieutenant won't be 52. Engagement left. We'll see BAR equipped rifleman chasing off some Pios. Jesulin is having a really easy time of the game right now because Luvnest is floating. 100 more manpower and Tiger Ace is going to hit the field. And once that happens, I don't know if 2 M10s will be enough. It might. 3 M10s might be enough. I'm not sure what'll happen. I don't know if Tiger Ace is a good idea. I legitimately don't know how that engagement will go. 3 M10s versus 1 Tiger Ace and supporting anti-tank is just going to come down to positioning, I guess. And probably also a healthy dose of RNG. Luvnest sees 3 M10s right. Is he gonna go Tiger Ace against that? Oh man, if he does, this would be a good time. He just got a really good teller mine. He's spending a little bit on reinforcement though. He would have had 800 by now. I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, I do know what he's gonna do. He's obviously gonna go Tiger Ace, and he wouldn't be floating this much otherwise. But I don't know if it's gonna work. It's a lot of tank destroyers. Alright, here it is. Luvnest's economy is destroyed. He must have the most drastic possible impact with this unit. He's going to support it with these AT guns just to make sure the 3 M10s don't overwhelm him. He's making his way towards the right side now. Engagements for the other VPs are going to Luvnest on both fronts. Jesulin's going to start running out of time. His ability to manage this Tiger Ace and the victory points simultaneously will decide this game.
Heavy Panzer, ready for orders.
I wonder if Jesulin knows that there's an ace on the field. I wonder if he heard it.
Territory secured.
I was able to infer based on
Kampfwagen Tiger awaiting
other
orders.
commander features Luvnest has. I assume so. As soon as he saw those Vet 3 Pios, he was probably like, okay, Tiger Ace is on its way. Frag to detonate the S mines. Unfortunately, 50 cal is still protecting. Nice attempt though. Impromptu minesweeper frag grenade. 4 M10s maybe? Yep, 4 M10s. 4 M10s without a doubt can take on a Tiger Ace. Won't even be close. So it will depend very much on these AT guns to protect. The teller mine has been detonated already over here on the right side, so once these M10s YOLO... Ooh. Oh, the whole volley practically bounced. 1 M10's gonna pop. There it goes.
We are losing the sector.
3 3 M10s left. They're swarming the Tiger Ace as hard as they can with riflemen moving to support and clear the AT guns from behind. Oh, it's going down quick. It's going down so quick. 2 M10s destroyed. They will continue the chase, and there it is. Tiger Ace barely did a thing. 2 M10s still up. The riflemen working on the AT guns. They're probably going to clear both. They had no support against this infantry squad. 1 cleared. 2 cleared, and both M10s are going to get away and destroy both of these packs in the process. Jesulin working on the victory point on the right side.
Enemy is down to 75 points.
These are huge pickups. The Tiger Ace and 2 AT guns destroyed. Well, that's 800 manpower. Not really down the drain, I guess. He picked up 2 M10s. I mean, that's
Enemy forces
traded,
are
at least.
securing our territory.
M10's trying to pull back. They're going to have to repair and think about what to do next. And yes, this is the first round. What a great opening to round 4.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Luvnest is now going to go Stug. Medic will fail in his harassment attempt left. There's an MG protecting.
We are losing a sector.
Rifleman working on these Pyos. Sniper working on the rifleman. Man, 59 kills. Will it be 60? No, it will not be 60.
Our opponents are
If
seizing
Jesulin
the
doesn't kill that
sector.
sniper, he's just... he's never going to be able to get his infantry forces around the map, capturing territory and just healthy and alive. That sniper is just handling him.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
The enemy is fighting back! Ready!
The enemy has only 50. The enemy is taking our territory. Panzer IV is ready for battle. We must defend our headquarters.
Uh-oh. Fresh Panzer IV. Cancel the Stugwin Panzer IV. Bad luck. Engine crit right there. Not that that matters. M10s would have no problem chasing down a Panzer IV. That gets destroyed. It's not even close. And the M10s are going to get out of that engagement. Easy peasy. Sniper taking big shots. Look at that stun round. That just stunned this whole force. That squad will get wiped if it does not retreat. Dead. But he might have lost his sniper to pick up that rifle squad. Yes, he does. The 60-some kill sniper finally gets gunned down in the red cover road. The BAR-equipped vehicle crew apparently flanks a machine gun and kills it on the left. Luvnest has been destroyed. He has nothing left. How can this be happening right now? I don't think I've ever seen a comeback so drastic against elite troops of all things.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Vehicle crew working the left VP. Heavily wounded assault engineer squad working the left munitions.
We are losing a sector.
Vehicle crew working the right side VP, trying to set up a triple cap. The stolen 50 cal makes its way mid. Grenadiers on their way mid to get the
Our
point captured.
opponents are seizing a sector.
Jesulin only has 45 points left, so even though it looks like Luvnest is struggling, I don't think he's lost yet either necessarily. He just needs to get just 45 points off the board, and he has 200 VPs of his own, which to make that happen. And I've already called the game like twice, and I was wrong. So I don't wanna make any grandiose assumptions about who's gonna win this if it's not over. I'm waiting until this game is over.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Trying to back cap with medics. I wonder how many sectors this squad has
Enemy
capped.
forces are securing our territory.
There's another Panzer IV out. Hovering in the middle. Maybe wants to bait M10 over that Tellermine. Tellermine could help a lot. Stug out now. Stug can probably be a lot more cost effective against M10s than anything else he can make right now. And it's also pretty much the only thing he can afford. His fuel reserves have finally been exhausted. Jesulin manages to set up a triple cap and get the clock, well, almost, maybe. Double cap, more smoke being deployed. There it is, sets up the triple cap against Luvnest, who's going to start running out of time. Medics provide vision for the M10s, the volley completely misses. If they go in on this, they will probably hit a Tellermine in front of a Stug and a Panzer IV. Jesulin makes the right call, pulls back to safety. Third M10. Jesulin wants to try to overwhelm this, I guess, with numbers. He's trying to hold line. That 50 cal has just been such an issue for him. He hasn't really done anything to get rid of it. Over here on the left side, MG42 is going to start working on the munitions. Big flank by these M10s. They go very wide. The Stug and Panzer IV C, you hear them coming. This one coming straight down the middle hits the Tellermine. Another Tellermine right there, which they're going to go past, I think. Not going to hit that one. Stug might start getting circle strafed here. Splits his M10s around it. Panzer IV goes down. Stug needs to line up this shot. Abandoned. All right, the vet. Not before taking one final shot, though. That was interesting. Did you see that? He got abandoned and then fired. And then it, like, cooked off. The crew was like, oh, God, the ammo's about to cook off. Fire one more shot. Nice bait! Oh, that Tellermine! He doesn't have any way to follow up, though. So it might not actually matter. It was still a good bait, though.
Have been reduced by 1.
Meanwhile, over here on the center VP, riflemen are getting gunned down by the 50 cal. He's standing there. There they go. Have to get out. It's a fresh squad of assault engineers called in, of all things. Jesulin might lose right here. He's only got 33 VPs left. Very good VP harassment by Jesulin in the midst of this engagement. Oh, another one of these clutch MG flanks by the vehicle crew, and they're going to start trying to capture the sector. Nothing is on its way to counter either, except for these LMG grunts from the center. BAR riflemen should be able to win against these piles, but they're going to hold the line for a while. I don't know if Jesulin's going to be able to stop the clock. This might be it. Those Vet 3 Pios hold the line. Vehicle crew working the left. They have to get back inside the M10 when these Grenadiers show up. And I don't think a Panzerfaust will destroy this, but he doesn't have time to waste on trying to deal with double LMG Grens left, and his engagement mid is going to go perfectly, though. Assault engineers moving to flank the... Wow, the setup time. Did you see how quick that repositioned? That was like instantaneous. It was just like, oh, okay, I'll turn left then. Fortunately, he had more riflemen coming in straight down the middle to work on the victory point itself. Gosh, that is a brutal machine gun. That setup time. Assault engineers get wiped by the Grenadiers dialing back towards this area, and Jesulin, with only 2 points remaining, will stop the clock with his riflemen right and center. What is this? Oh, the abandoned M10! The abandoned M10 takes a shot and kills the remaining one over here. I totally forgot about this. Oh no. Now Luvnest has an M10. Jesulin calls in another one. It doesn't look like he's going to be able to hold. Frag grenade off target. Luvnest will dodge. The MG42 has made it back. If this point gets captured, the game is over. M10 needs to pull off a miracle here. Pushes them out of the sector. The clock is stopped. Flanking squad of riflemen. Frag toss. And almost a wipe. Not quite. AT gun takes a shot. M10 being repaired. Oh, the Tellermine! Oh no! That last Tellermine, that is the last one on the field. Oh. So clutch, the clutch. I can't even believe it. 50 cal working the right side point. Rifleman moving towards the left. It's over. Is it over? No, not quite. 1 point
Our
left.
opponents are
Once
seizing
this
a
gets
sector.
captured, though, I don't think Jesulin will wipe the left side point quick enough. It's about to be captured,
It is secure.
and then that will not make it. He will not make it. He just couldn't wrestle those VPs out of Luvnest control. And the game is over. Luvnest takes game 1 in a brutal slugfest. On crossing, 45 minutes of just duking it out. But he prevails with a 122 VP victory, and now Jesulin is going to have to try and top that going into game 2. GG! Luvnest wins.